Okay, it looks like there's not a whole lot left to go. Let's go and check out what we need to do at the Pride Lands. Because, yeah, I seem to recall there was another fight here. Another boss fight.
Oh, it's you guys. Man, we were hoping you were a meal.
Hiya. Don't give me any of that hiya stuff. Thanks to you clowns, we're back to scavenging scraps for a living.
Oh, there wasn't much here to begin with,
It's not
yes.
that bad. I enjoyed that weak dead elephant we had yesterday.
Hey, how's Simba?
We gotta laugh every time we hear that dude's name.
Ooh, say it again.
Simba.
As they get stuck in a loop promptly and
One more time.
Simba.
just like, yeah, nothing's going on with this conversation. At this point, if we could figure this stuff out on our own.
That's enough.
Go on then. See for yourself. Simba is one wishy-washy king.
Yeah, I bet about now even some of those high and mighty lionesses were wishing they'd gotten themselves a different king.
Gorge, what do you think could have happened?
Well, let's go find Simba and see.
Well, for a start, Scar's not even dead yet, so... Probably.
Scar?
Oh, yeah, told you.
Huh?
A ghost? We better tell Simba about this. Wonder if he's up there.
Did Vanguard in 14. What was that? Alright, so what's the haps, guys? He did seem to be a little bit uncertain, to put it nicely. But I think he thinks that all he does is get people killed. Even after Scar very specifically was like, hey, yeah, it was me, her. I'd say, sometimes you just ain't listen to reason, but...
You came back.
You know, sometimes you...
You don't
Oh,
look
that
so
reason
good.
seems a bit strong.
Hey, Simba. Why don't we team up and do something about that Scar ghost? Seems like everybody's worried about it. So, now's your big chance to show them what you're really made of.
That doesn't concern you. Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, what crab.
I just wish I knew what my father would do.
But he's not here, Simba.
You'd go kick that
It's all
ghost's
up to you
ass.
now. And that means the important thing is what you're gonna do being the king, not what your father would have done.
So I don't remember The Lion King very well,
So
but
you're saying it's
like-
all up to me.
is the plot really about how
Exactly.
Simba was just that incapable of becoming his own person?
Remember
Lion-
what I taught you. You gotta put
lion
the
person.
past behind you. It's time to go out there and show everybody things are gonna be just fine.
Yeah, you can do it.
You gotta live for today.
And find your own path.
Live for today.
And other
And find my
catchphrases.
own path.
Admittedly,
Not
that
my
one at least is fair.
That's
So.
it.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Simba.
Oh, he didn't say
Promise me you'll
a
help
name, he
Simba
just made a
any way you
noise.
can.
As long as Sora handles it dangerous.
But only because it's Donald Duck.
I'm counting on you, Simba.
And it does,
And
as
so
a
is our
consequence,
baby.
because it's those syllables, it just sounds like he's just making Donald Duck noises. Well,
Great. Now we're gonna have to
more than usual Donald Duck dialogue, right?
Let's go see Rafiki first. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us something about that ghost.
Yeah, I mean, you ever try fighting a ghost without... Well... Actually, that's probably not nearly as tough as it sounds, but... Hey, Rafiki, what's the deal? Ghost Heartless. Well, I was hoping you'd tell us how to fight a ghost. Use ghost and dark type moves, wait. Alright, let's go and find ourselves an elephant graveyard. I say implying there's more than one, right? Wow. What? Whoa! Got caught out by that thing. That's a little rough. Unfortunately, we are in no drive territory, so there's probably going to be a lot of me just basically mashing X, which is a little boring. Well, I guess ultimately that's what happens with drive stuff too. Should probably use my magic in general a little more, but gotta be careful not to empty a meter entirely, because I may want to hang on to it for a cure.
On. Can't you guys just leave us alone?
Do you three know anything about
Oh,
Scar's ghost?
Huh?
Well-
Scar's ghost.
What, you guys didn't see the...
You do know.
Oh, they're fucking around with us, okay.
Yeah.
Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed.
Yeah.
I like that. Where... Oh, I lost track of them. I was gonna say, I thought I was locked on for a second. I was, just not for very long. Okay, yeah, now we don't spend the last of our mana if we can avoid it, because... Although, really, these guys don't seem to actually, like, fight at all, so maybe I can get away with this, right? Unfortunately, they move so fast that fire spell really is not usable in this encounter. Despite my best efforts, I'm still just a rat in a cage or something. You get it. Anyway, get me up there. Yeah, there we go. Damn, it's a little hard to hit those puzzle pieces sometimes. I'm gonna be honest, I think they're likely to be 2D objects. Basically. You know, as was the style at the time, right? But it makes the hit detection absolute butts sometimes. Oh, this is irritating. Yeah, Donald, can you, like, lay on a little bit of damage, please, hopefully? Oh, I see. Are you only afraid of me? Is that what's going on here? Is that what's the haps? Is that what I've got to deal with? Is these fucking hair clowns are only upset when I'm around? There we go. We're making some progress here, but it's extremely slow. I can't even keep a beat on these guys long enough to, like, cast magic. And if I'm holding the L1 button, then it's going to interfere with my ability to sprint. Or for that matter, to AT&T, to MCI, to SPC, Ameritech, you know, you get it. It's a really bad joke. But it's telephone providers in America. And because Sprint is... I don't know. May no longer be a... So I'm not even sure that there's... I just know that AT&T used to be our internet provider years ago, and they were real bad. I mean, they already were not great to begin with, but they just got worse over time. And I think part of it was that they were trying to push like an upgraded hardware thing, but of course they were not going to actually provide that to you, despite the fact that, you know, you would expect that out of your internet service provider. But, you know, at least give me the basic hardware that I need to use the service, but perhaps I'm expecting a little too much here. Okay, so... It seems like this gets a lot easier if I can just air combo these fellas. That is, however, a big if.
Oh no! Guess you caught us all.
What are we gonna do?
They always constantly sound
Tell me about
snarky.
Scar's ghost.
Sorry, we don't know nothing.
Oh, wait. It's coming back to me. That's the one that only hangs out around fraidy cats. Right, Bonsai?
Enough!
There it is. Must be a fraidy cat around here somewhere.
Simba, do something!
How does it feel to be king?
So if he just gets courage, he'll just disappear.
After all, you are the son of the great Mufasa.
Where are you going?
Ah, Simba, running away as always.
Simba!
Gorge, Rafiki was right.
You mean Simba's still unsure?
Seems like. Do you think there's some way we can help?
We should start by
I think
talking
a
Simba
simple
some
pep
more.
talk wouldn't
Let's head back
do
to
it
the Pride
immediately,
Lands.
because, well... Hey, you guys see a big cat come through here? Oh. Oh, we already know where that is. So we don't necessarily require direction, but... Okay, so we got space here. We can throw in a skill ring for Sora. Yeah, this'll do for now. I mean, I suppose I should find a Moogle. I should probably actually start on the crafting. Yes, it's not technically called that, but I'm gonna keep saying it anyway because it's a force of habit now. Ah, yeah, here we go. You get rid of this big boy that I forgot the name of. I remember, kind of sucks to fight. Mostly because the one time I fought him, like, very early on, they almost killed me. And we got another one and 2 pylons. Goofy confused me for a second because I forgot that he is a turtle and he just does the turtle spin to attack. I don't know, maybe I was just thinking that he, like, launched himself backwards, basically. Gotta drive off the Scar Ghost. Alright, so I am actually curious about something real quick. Go in the journal. And yeah, it looks like we got all the puzzle pieces here. And all the treasure chests. Nice. Now, surely I can't do anything of note with any of these puzzles, right? Alright, we're still missing 1 piece of that. Still missing 2 pieces of that one. We have just barely over half of this. And then we've got the 2 big boys, and one of them in particular we have almost nothing of. Stave off the ghost. You're right up there, Goofy. This was absolutely spending so long on that. It was getting a little bit ridiculous. Excuse me. See, that is more healing than I require, that's for sure. That was done with a reasonable smoothness of a series of inputs there. Alright. Grab all that, and yeah, I was gonna say, we should be almost there. I forgot that this place was that long. In for a second.
Father.
It seems even your daddy has abandoned you. How sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thought the cutscene was going to be longer. But we're not there quite yet, so. Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't we almost through this area? I got turned around in the middle of in the confusion of the battle, you know? Goofy, you can relax now, buddy.
Simba!
It's no use. I'll never be the king my father was.
But Simba, that's not what you're supposed to be. You can't be Mufasa. You can only be you. Everybody believes in you as a king. They just want to see what you'll do. And if anyone's saying they liked your father better, it's because you haven't done much yet. That's all.
I know that.
Then stop moping and do something.
I can't.
Fine.
Let's go, Sora.
Yeah. Why stick around if he's not even gonna try? Come on, Goofy.
And even the ghost abandoned him.
The
Gonna
hesitant
suck.
king will one day lose all his friends.
King Simba the Doctor.
Worried by a silly old ghost.
Ooh, Simba, the do-nothing king.
No!
Try and stop me.
Oh, that wasn't a bad bit.
You did it! The ghost is gone!
We knew you can do it.
Hooray for Simba!
They just had to goad him a
know,
little bit, but...
I'm really lucky to have friends who'll stand by me and help me see clearly. My father wasn't so fortunate.
There you go again.
I mean, everyone here and in the Pride Land wants me to succeed. Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Pumbaa, Timon, Rafiki, Nala. You all want what's best for me. But my father always had Scar lurking behind his back, trying to cut him down. I've got to make the most of my blessings and rebuild this kingdom.
Are you gonna say it or do it?
Wait and see.
Simba!
He's just got to figure out how, right?
Simba, come quick! There's a bazillion ghosts of Scar haunting the Pride Lands. Everybody but Nala hightailed it out of there, and now she needs your help. Our little Simba, all grown up and finding his place in the world.
Nice try. You're coming too.
All right, gang, let's roll. Taking this party. Let's see what we're doing about. Old, apparently lots of ghosts of Scar.
Where's Simba?
But we don't get to find out. Not far behind. Don't worry.
I've come back, Nala.
He's taking every step with great care.
Get out.
And other word that I forgot.
Go,
Well,
Simba.
now surely there's going to be a little more to this, right? Like, they didn't just have me build a party for nothing. Yeah? Oh, yeah, I called it. There's...
Are you with me?
Now and forever, Your Majesty.
There is indeed a boss to look out for. I'll wait to save until later. Like, I think technically we're under-leveled for this point, but I'm sure we'll be reasonably okay. Oh, it's literally just the two of us against this thing. Yeah, so this thing, whoo, buddy. Dodge attacks by jumping, yeah, you usually do. Well. Okay, so I don't completely remember the order of operations for this for reasons that are unsurprising. You know, wow, it's like you last played this game 20 years ago. Okay, so what is going to allow me to climb up on... What is going to allow me to get up on the Hydra's back, as it were, here? But... God! This is really, really... awful. I think awful is a pretty good way to put it, because, like, what actually am I expected to... Okay, so there's finally an action command that didn't do anything for me. Because I, like, bounced off, basically. And that was real cool. This boss fucking sucks. I don't like this already. Like, this seems not good designed. And I mean, technically I could gain levels, but I don't think that's going to help with the fundamental fact of how do I get up there? Because my attempt to leap on it with the triangle button was just deflected. And also, hey, wow, again, having to fight this without an additional support, that's kind of awful. That's better. Okay. I don't think the magic helped me any, though, because... yeah. God, you move around so much. So much as the lion. Like, dang, just... So what was I supposed to do if I was pressing triangle at the other locations last time? Also, you get knocked off super duper easy, but that is also kind of related to the wow, holy crap, the amount of travel you have here. Yeah, so they don't want to let me jump up there. Fuck. And then the quick turn. Okay, good. At least I can hit. So because the target was on the other side, I was convinced that I couldn't do damage to this thing through that at all. I'm just gonna back up while it does this garbage movement pattern. Okay, let it quick turn. Get into place. Ugh. Stay stunned for longer. That's all I ask is longer. What the fuck was that visual effect? No, what? I'm kind of... Oh, I'm sorry. Is this guy just invisible now? Is that what... This is so this is very specifically a challenge in information management that you're at this really, very special, horrible disadvantage with. God damn it. Because it's very hard to see that the thing that's turning invisible until you get up here is the guy on top of the big giant fucking thing. God, that was irritating.
Simba seems fine now.
Ha! The king has returned. The Pride Lands will not forget King Simba's courage, or the courage of those who fought beside him.
Do you think your quest will ever be over?
I don't know, but I think as long as the Keyblade stays with me, I'll have to keep fighting.
Ah, the struggle never ends. That is the great circle of life.
Never ever?
The secret to victory is a strong heart. Go on, go then. Go on, get out. Yes, it is time. Your fight continues.
Till we meet again, Your Majesty.
I hope that's soon.
It will be. So long.
All right, well, that's that all done. I mean, there's one keyhole listed there, and we do have to go back to Twilight Town. Presumably. So, excuse me, I think that's all that's left? Excuse me. Let's try this one out, just to change things up a little bit here. Yeah, I have no idea if all these little ships that are inside of here are actually enemies or not. Oh, well, that one got targeted, so they are destructible enemies, I suppose. I'm guessing that if I want to actually get like a decent score here, I need significantly more firepower, but I guess that also at least part of that is like, hey, build a ship yourself instead of just using the pre-made ones. Yeah, now we're getting into some nasty business. There's a part in one of the levels in Star Fox that kind of reminds me of having the doors closed on you. Fuck! Oh god, so fast! Please get me some health back. There we go, we're getting some health back. Good. Oh, bogey on your tail. Yeah, what am I thinking of? Am I thinking of the... I don't think it's the gates in Sector X, although that does produce a very similar type of thing where it's like, okay, this door is not opening fast enough for all the fire that I'm putting into it. I'm mashing as hard as I frickin' can. And then it still is like very narrow in terms of whether or not you'll succeed. Speaking of very narrow in terms of whether or not you'll succeed, that's what I feel like right now. Oh, watch out for that particle projection cannon. Well, that was a little stressful, but we beat it in one, which there's a couple of sections on the gummy ship that I did not, so there's something to be said for that, at least, I guess. Let's crack them knuckles real quick, and yeah, we regain our access to Twilight Town. How much more do we have to do here is my question. And also, are they gonna make me go through the Hades Cup to
Hey,
the
I
game?
think we're almost there.
Huh?
I don't think so.
Gorge, aren't we here because of the picture? Look, I'll show you.
Yeah, Yuki's right.
Come on, let's go find this mansion.
Yeah.
Oh. This, I was gonna say, this will be our fast travel sort of area, right? that one. There we go. That should be the puzzle piece we were missing from the... No, 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 no. Never mind. I cannot remember the names of these puzzles worth anything. I apologize. Mostly. Might be worth exploring around the area to make sure we get everything here. Oh, I saw that reaction command, but I didn't see it in time to start it. Actually, how far off are we on? Oh god, there's a lot of items still to pick up. The same with puzzle pieces. There's a lot to explore around here, I guess. Though, truth be told, we haven't spent a whole lot of time in here outside of the part where we were Roxas, so maybe that's more to be expected. Damage control. I have no idea what that is. It sounds like it could be a useful thing, though, so... Take a look at that in a second. There's probably no reason for me to just do that so obsessively. Screw it. Alright, what's... Has damage taken at critical moments. That seems kind of helpful, kind of important, I'd say. Let's do that. You right over there, Goofy? Just still in the middle of your special attack animation. As one tends to do, I suppose. Okay, yeah, this is a quick camera back thing. Huh, I don't know where this needs that to... Oh, okay. Well, that'll be why. It's almost as important as my own safety. Almost. Why am I on that side of... Okay, there we go. Missed it. Might have helped if I remember to do this much sooner, but... Oops. Oh, it's fine. We're about to get ambushed. Just keep clicking the button.
Let's go. Back off.
Well, I'm pretty sure I gained a grand total of no experience whatsoever for our forms there, but whatever. A nominal attempt was attempted, so yeah. Really, I can't stand on those extremely square bushes. That makes me upset on some level. I find that to be a little bit silly and a little bit frustrating, for that matter. Oh, hey, how long has that chest been there? I'm sure it's been there the entire game, and I just literally didn't notice it until this time. Good job, me. Oh. Anything else to see in this area? It would be kind of nice if the checklist would show you specifics for each room of a given world, but that might be too much information. Here, I want to look at these extremely normal kids. You can tell these fellows are not like major characters because they're comparatively not astoundingly over-designed, to put it succinctly. It's kind of odd, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, so back this way, back towards what I believe we remember to be the train station of this part of town. Ooh, an Orichalcum Plus. That sounds a little bit needless in its naming, but whatever. Let's save here. Because, yeah, after overcoming that boss, I think we could really use that. Okay, looks like we don't take the train from here. We gotta go back where we came from. Hey, some more AP boost. You can never have too many of those, apparently. They just give you an absolutely ridiculous amount of them, quite frankly. Not to say they lack purpose, but also, I probably don't need as many as the game is feeding me. I feel like I would just expect the higher difficulties to cut quite a few of those out. Hey, good for you, Donald. Here we go. Oh god, I actually didn't realize that I got knocked that low by it. I was like, okay, I can get in and then prepare a heal spell that I can use to bait them. Oh, I see Donald probably just fed me a potion with that, judging by the size of that heal. I am getting crap kicked out of me here. It might actually have been a smart idea to go gain some levels, but that's the precise thing that's precluding me from actually doing that. Donald, get your goddamn MP back already, please. There we go. Just had to switch screens. Hop out in the alley. That's right, we were going to the mansion. That's right. I was like, are we supposed to get on the train to go see Master Yensid? But no, I am just slightly thrown off a little bit, that's all. Yes, I understand, game. You can stop telling me after the first, like, ever. Calm down. Anything in here? Just a save point. These guys are pretty hardy, all considered. Oh yeah, town's full of these bozos. It's probably not safe to have a shop going in a place like this.
Give me strength.
Spinning camera completely ruined any of my attempt to keep multiple enemies inside the combo attack. And unfortunately, on top of all of that, these duders are dropping like 0 drive orbs.
Give me strength.
Which is the whole reason why I keep popping into the drive forms to begin with. Is because I keep hoping that they'll let me get some more drive experience. Alright, now... Right. Of course I'm confused. I've got to go down to the Sandlot. And that is where I will become able to get to the mansion. What? Are you kidding me? Do I not remember? Well, I guess I don't remember how this place is laid out. So... Tram common. It just leads to the underground, the underground path. I haven't completely taken the senses on this, right? The main thing I remember is that to get to the woods, you gotta go downward, and the mansion is at the end of at the end of the forest. Oh, that thing used a command grab on me. Wow. How was I supposed to deal with that? I'm not even in the right genre for that. Okay, so how do I just need like a better aerial dodge? Do I just need to be in a form to do that? Can I get there from another part of the buildings here? Because this is a big area with a decent chunk of vertical space. Ah, good. I love to lose progress because the enemies were placed in such a position where that was the only option. Alright.
Give me strength.
This should give us the ability to get up there. Yes, there we go. And that's not the one that completes the puzzle that we were unable to finish yet. I remember that this time. Now we gotta find our way out of here. This way, right? No, apparently. You see, what if the game is just changing the shape of the map on me every time, but it's not. It would be funny if it was, but I know that it's not. So we can cut that thought off now. Fuck you guys. God, that does so much damage too. Jesus. Get out of my fucking face. What an obnoxiously painful enemy here. Second, let me put that thing on top. Alright. Oh, now we got the sniper nobodies too. I'm not sure if that bullet stopped in air or if it was just going very slowly. I mean, you might think that's basically the same thing as each other, but not quite. It's just very, very similar. Open the chest. And get ourselves a potion. That would have been quite useful much earlier in the game. I mean, it's still good now, but... And part of that is because, wow, they really don't have a whole lot of the things that drop healing items for you, apparently. Either that, or I've just been, like, weirdly and specifically unlucky about that. Another chest over here. Hey, need another mithril shard. Those are otherwise a pain in the ass to acquire large numbers of.
Hey, are you all right? What happened?
Well, these guys got the crap kicked out of him. Huh. Yeah, especially he immediately flops on his back.
We came here looking for Kyrie. Then those white things attacked us.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
thanks,
didn't have
Donald.
to go and do that.
Of course we did. Kyrie's our friend too, you know.
I don't know how long she's been here, so maybe we didn't. Maybe I didn't either.
You're right. You know, I never thought of it like that before.
God damn
Word
it,
is,
Sora.
this mansion gets a lot of really strange visitors.
We thought this place might be the gateway to some kind of alternate Twilight Town.
What do you mean, alternate Twilight Town? Hey, Goofy, do you think we could see that crystal of yours?
I made that pouch myself, and I still have it. So there shouldn't be two of them here.
And this is the trophy Cypher gave you. You left it behind, remember?
It's the only one of its kind. Same for the crystals. Red, blue, yellow, green. Only one of each color. But you've got your own.
I mean, surely
Where'd you get it?
there's a bunch of other crystals of those colors
The
before.
pouch is from the king. When he gave us money for the train ride, he gave us the crystal too.
But then, where did the king get it?
See?
That's a good question, Mega
There's
Man.
gotta be another town out there like this one. That would explain how the king got that pouch in the crystal. Everything makes
Yeah,
sense.
and it appears to be a simulation somehow.
It does? That other town must be where whatever's missing from here went.
Like Kyrie.
I get it.
Okay, no, the straps around Sora's individual legs. I thought it was a single strap for a second. I was like, how does that work? On several levels, really. You know, I kind of wonder how, like, patented this game's mechanics are. Because that is a thing in the video game industry quite a bit. For, like, oddball, unique games where you tend to have, like, very heavily patented mechanics. And certainly there is at least some uniqueness to this, right? You know, you wouldn't completely disagree, right? Oh, that's weird. Alright, come on, let's duel again, dude. Come on, show. Fine, they didn't want to give me another chance to try it out. Interesting. I don't think it's the same place every time. In fact, I would assume not, because it wouldn't really fit with the theme of how that's all set up.
I got something to tell you. I found out where Ansem is. Ansem the Wise. The real Ansem. He snuck into Organization 13's stronghold.
And we've figured out where Kyrie is. I'm pretty sure we're right.
But why'd you all come here?
Someone gave us a clue.
Who?
Well, Your Majesty, Sora thinks it might have been Riku.
It's just a feeling I had.
Well, if that's what you think, then it's probably right.
Well...
You mean Riku's okay?
If that's what you think.
I've waited long enough, Your Majesty. Tell me what you know.
It's not for me to say.
But Your Majesty...
He doesn't.
Why?
I don't want to break my promise.
You made a promise to Riku? So he's okay. I can see him again.
Huh? Who's Riku?
My best friend. That's it.
Your Majesty? You got the pouch with the crystal from Riku, didn't you? And you promised not to tell, right?
Gosh, guys.
That's enough.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, everybody's just ruined the whole
Riku, we're
secrets.
on our way.
Do I get to go do anything in the mansion? I forget. Should see if I can. Might be like a bonus location or something. Well, there's a new chest there. I definitely would have seen that when I was the other guy. Yeah, no, it is proceeding. I'm sorry. When I said that, it sounds real dumb. I thought that the implication was to just go on to the next to world that never was, but we don't really know about that in plot yet, so that wouldn't really be a thing that would make a whole lot of sense for us to do. So it would be like, well, how did you... And then it just sort of ends in, well, that's a good question, Mega Man. Oh yeah, we're not getting up there without something a little more than what we've got right now. Yeah, so remember this mechanic for the future with this gambling and us failing at it and turning into a playing card. Because it will come up again. And not just from these guys. I know that it seems a little bit silly, but trust me on this one. Unfortunately, I don't really remember my way around here too well, but this did lead us to another puzzle piece. That's nice. And a save point, which I'm taking because, yeah, I'm not having the best of times in these fights, nor the worst of times. Wait. It's close enough for me anyway. Excuse me. I don't know that the yawns are coming through. I am a little tired today. I've been falling asleep like super early, so might be part of it, but ooh, air combo boost. That sounds like something more than just giving me extra hits. I mean, I think combo boost is the ability on our Keyblade, right? We'll find out in a second here. Yeah. Right, now, Donald, how far off are you from... Quite far off. I'd have to feed you multiple of these. In fact, I will go for that. I've got a ton of these to pass out. Like Halloween candy. I say in June. Alright. Down into the basement here.
There! We found it!
How does it work?
In the middle of this big room of big dumb computers. Hi, by the way.
Okay. Here we go.
And somehow these three random teenagers just know how to use Ansem's weird supercomputer.
Do you have any idea what the password might be?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we only got this photo.
The salty sweet screen bar.
Yeah, the one Donald ate up.
It was in the box right next to the photo.
Hey, that's it. Ansem the Wise loved ice cream.
Okay. What's the name of the flavor?
I too photograph my... Yeah. Exactly, right? So I guess we could probably go in deeper to find nothing for now, because I assume that they want me to actually... Oh, no, we can find a fight. Okay. Oh, thank goodness it wasn't two away that time. That might not have been very feasible. Oh, that was a really big, like, warp-in animation, which made me think that was going to be a really big enemy, but No, just your regular size. Heartless, it's kind of a pain in the butt, really. Thank you, Donald. You're actually being really good about using heals. Somehow. As I'm being not very good about not dying horribly in every fight. Or something. God damn, more of you guys? Wow, alright. That was some completely ridiculous juggles I was dealing with there. Enough of the combos before I say something that ends up with me on scrub quotes. Yeah, Donald, you can just sit there looking sick. Because we get ultimate recipe, which presumably is to build ultimate weapon. Because in these games, it's usually a big and slightly frustrating crafting exercise. Recipe, pardon me. Exercise, what the hell am I thinking? At least in that context. It creates devastation that was not somebody's... I don't know. Oh, wait. There's only one Nomura design character in there, so... he's only gonna do anything with one of those characters. Excuse me, if any. In a future game. Sea salt ice cream. Yeah, it's quite easy. I thought I'd have to, like, do some sort of weird puzzle to figure out the thing that I already know.
Let's go.
Over
Street
here to hold down the fort.
Yeah, that sounds like... that sounds like how it would go. Dog Street Boy. By the way, I like how the is capitalized in the phrase touch the beam here. That bothers me a little bit. But in a funny way. Well, time to enter the simulation. The simulation theory. Oh god, now I'm thinking about that terrible fucking band Muse. I mean, it looks like the same place, which is pretty close to... Oh god.
This is the other Twilight Town. Roxas's Twilight Town.
And someone completely just fucking wrecked the computer in here. Oh, I see. Apparently Roxas just went apeshit at one point.
There's gotta be an entrance into the Dark Realm somewhere. Let's split up.
What makes you think that, Mickey? Oh. Why am I asking you about a question about that question? Mr. Mouse? God. You think about this video game series and everything becomes completely absurd. Don't ever try to think about anything that's going on in a Kingdom Hearts game, because I swear every time you do, you'll just be confused. Alright, well, we found the grossly colored orb.
This is it.
Is there anything else I can do first? Something's not letting us leave. Yeah, sure, game. Alright, whatever you say.
What is this place?
which way should we go?
Riku! Kairi!
Probably the forward? I mean, this looks like a very clear only forward and backward sort of situation, so... So, not a lot of choices to be made, really.
It's no use!
It's no use! Wait, I'm sorry.
Or the darkness will overtake you.
Oh, hey, it's gross voice acted, boy.
Don't ask, just do it.
You okay?
I kidnapped Kairi, but she got away from me. After that, Saïx caught her. He's a member of Organization 13. Saïx. Got it memorized? Now go save her!
The pronunciation is Saïx. I don't like that.
Leave us alone.
I don't like that a lot.
No, you don't!
Oh, whoopsie. Whatever. I'm handicapping myself because I'm sure this will be easy otherwise. Or something. I don't think I need to do that. For some reason, my brain is switching off. I know that the fire spell is on triangle. Well, thankfully, I think that the followers whose HP is not tracked, like, you don't have to worry about them dying, which is good because they're giving me a very large amount of enemies that have very wacky movement patterns. Especially this guy who's doing the silverfish crawl right now. You know, as you tend to do sometimes. And yeah, sometimes it's just... Was it in the floor? That seems like a thing that's quite doable for those critters, but...
I think I liked it better when they were on my side.
Feeling a little regret?
Nah, I can handle these punks. Watch this.
Well, he just exploded everybody.
You're fading away.
Well, that's what happens when you put your whole being into an attack. You know what I mean? Not that nobodies actually have beings, right? Anyway, I digress. Go. Find Kairi.
It's alright. He's gonna be back in a different form later in the
When we find her, you can tell her that yourself.
later in the series.
Think I'll pass. My heart just wouldn't be in it, you know? Haven't got one.
God, you are an annoying man.
What were you trying to do?
I wanted to see Roxas. He was the only one I liked. He made me feel like I had a heart.
Wow, he's got a special connection to Sora and something.
You make me feel.
I'm not completely sure what I'm commenting on here, but also,
Kyrie's in the castle
man,
dungeon.
oh man, just
Now go.
let us get to the point, please.
Axel.
And he gave us his Keyblade. Enhances magic to increase damage dealt with fire-based attacks by 20%. That could be good if the stats are, well...
Come on, let's get going.
I mean, ultimately, I probably just like the ones I have anyway, so... Because that fire magic, the reach is not great.
The house is looking pretty empty, huh? I thought I'd get a little enjoyment watching Axel throw one last tantrum. But he went a lot quieter than I thought.
Perhaps he was ready for it. Perhaps he put his existence on the line and won what he'd been longing for.
I can't tell if a lot of these characters have, like, really
Even be possible? We don't
crackly
exist, remember?
voice clip
But your
quality,
saying
or
goes
if I'm
against the
just
laws of nature.
imagining it, or if it's from the
Perhaps he bet
ambient
his
effect here.
non-existence. Either way, he came out a winner.
And yeah, we got
Oh, Axel.
Luxord and Zigbar hanging out here again.
That's absurd. He won
To
nothing and is nothing. He
the two I
couldn't
like the
stand
most.
Emptiness of being without a heart, and that led to his demise. He
Just
was
hanging out.
foolish and weak.
But weakness has the power to awaken that which
Yeah.
is dormant.
Grifter, huh? Yeah.
It is clear.
There's
Through his actions, however foolish they may have been.
yeah, there's Mr. Deep Voice and Syx is here.
Heart. Perhaps he will soon awaken.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not know why Mansex has a voice that's like, you know, the basso profundo out of video games in, you know, at least US video games, right? Like, that man is all gravel all the time. Like, damn, he can't, like, sing regular. He just death growls through everything, even though he doesn't try.
Axel said Kyrie's in the dungeon.
Then we better find a way to get to that castle.
If he were to try to put on a falsetto, it would still be at a frequency that only dogs could hear. So, this place is called The World That Never Was, which I guess we have to, I guess we don't have to come here by space airship. Axel put a tea grill in a dungeon called the cops. Oh, buddy. Once again, let us remember who his voice actor is. And how there's this part in the back of my head that's like, okay, when they release Kingdom Hearts 4 and any subsequent packages of... packages? Is that what I said? It released any subsequent packages of content, I guess we'll go with. I guess that's technically a way to phrase spin-off games. But, yeah, I hope they replace Quentin Flynn as the voice actor of Axel/Lee, because goodness knows, I don't think that that's going to be a character that disappears. I don't think Lee died in Kingdom Hearts 3. But, I mean, listen. They didn't replace James Earl Jones in... James Earl Jones. Fucking hell. James Woods. James Earl Jones? Why did I just do that? What the fuck am I thinking about James Earl Jones for? Other than the fact that James Earl Jones had a pretty cool voice. Pardon me. They didn't replace James Woods. I'm jonesing. Yeah, in my defense, I'm probably like... It's probably just that I'm tired. Because I am a little bit ragged and something. But, yeah. They didn't replace James Joyce in Kingdom Hearts 3. And yes, I did say the wrong name on purpose this time, even though I'm sure none of you will believe me. But... they did replace James Hetfield in Kingdom Hearts 3 after they found out that... Or, pardon me, they did not replace James... oh, god damn it, I need another James name here. They didn't replace James and the Giant Peach in Kingdom Hearts 3, even though they kind of knew that James Woods was a bit of an asshole at that time. Like, you can't not know that James Woods is an asshole, right? It's almost part of his brand. One YouTuber who you should never watch anymore, and who I will not name as a consequence, said at one point that he thought that James Woods was a good voice actor for the villain in that shitty Final Fantasy movie. I know which one, right? But he followed this up by saying, but he was pretty sure that it was because James Woods is actually evil. And while it's probably just haha funny joke for the YouTubes, it's kind of true. It's kind of fucking true, man. And let me tell you, that did make Videodrome a bit of an awkward watch the time that I saw it. Anyway, well, yeah, and if you're a good actor, you can play against type. Where in this case, type is who you really are. You know, it's like David Hayter's voice acting career. Which is mean because he did do a different voice in 0080. And also, I do actually like the sound of Solid Snake's voice, so it's not like... Anyway. Dumb gags aside, yeah, you don't have to give James Woods a fucking job. You know, like you don't have to give your money to Ubisoft. But for different reasons. Like you don't have to give your money to Quantic Dream. Oh wait, no, that's for different reasons, but the same as Ubisoft. Oh my god, the game industry is fucking cooked. Anyway, I digress. That's just your daily bit of depression related to my singular hobby that I have at this point. But yeah, no, I dearly hope that they change, like, the certain elements of the voice cast that are bad. I mean, obviously, they've made quite clear that they will, in fact, change... Well, okay, what I'm about to say is deeply unfair of saying, oh yeah, they'll change voice actors, but, like... The time they changed voice actors in the Kingdom Hearts franchise, the guy died. And then the other guy died. So I don't think that counts. And by the way, this, like, bad actors in the voice cast does include Haley Joel Osment, who, granted, Haley Joel Osment, I think, did significantly less bad things than any of the other fucking clowns that I've discussed at this point. But it was a bit more than just like a DWI or whatever it was, DUI. DDoS, whatever the abbreviation is. But, yeah, no, I would 100% say that, yes, substitute his voice too. Even, yes, the voice of the main character, swap that out. I don't care how, like, iconic or about any of your nostalgia or anything. Do a Kojima and replace him with Kiefer Sutherland. There we go. It wouldn't fit at all, but I mean, it would be funny to me and me only, and that's all that matters in the long run. Yeah, our Keyblade is monumentally silly. Unfortunately, this fight is real, but also we just got, like, absolutely fucking dusted instantly. That is insanely gross. I can't really think of any good defense to that other than just equip guard, which is gonna have to be what I do. Like, oh boy, press your guard button to... What, am I playing a fighting game now? Anyway. Yeah, I didn't go look at Axel's shitty Keyblade, so I should probably do that after I get out of this fight of like 8,000 shadows here. That they're feeding me these obnoxious amount of dudes. Just because I'm kind of curious. Is this thing terrible or not? 4 and 4, I mean, that's usable. Hey, round the wheel, how's it going? Hope you're having a good evening. I saw you started on Sea of Stars recently. And by recently, I mean today, which is still pretty recent, isn't it? Yeah, so we're gonna equip that, and we're gonna hope that this helps us. Oh, this feels... I think it's just all in the animation, but that definitely feels a little bit snappier than the guard in Kingdom Hearts 1. It's probably all in the animation. The truth be told. You have a Pride Month game to play. Ooh, interesting. I don't know that I have one of those lined up. Unless you want to say something about this game, because, unsurprisingly, due to its excessively male cast and very large female fan base, it should surprise nobody that this was very popular with a lot of... I'm not even going to try to be technical about it. There was a lot of shipping. Obviously, not a thing I have a problem with, but to regard it as a Pride Month game as a consequence would be a bit of a gag. And even by my standards, I might be like, I don't know that that's all that funny. Teen Girls. Yeah, there you go. Strong Bad talking about any character in this cast. I don't know. Yeah, that is 100% true. But also, That's very much because, Roundy, I'm going to assume that back in the early to mid-aughts, most of your friends were boys and probably heterosexual. So, I definitely recall when the original Kingdom Hearts came out, and this is also true of Final Fantasy VIII, which sounds like a weird adjunct here, but it probably is, honestly, of like a lot of dudes who they weren't necessarily actually saying the outright homophobic words, but they had this sort of like prejudgment of the games of being like, oh, this looks really stupid. But remember that back in this day, we're talking about a group of people who said stupid and gay practically interchangeably. So it would definitely have been a lot of guys who were, you know, kind of being a little bit like, oh, well, you know, if you play this, it would be like the inverse of that one infamous Duke Nukem ad, where it was like, if you don't play Duke Nukem, you like men or something. And, I mean, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Who the fuck am I to judge? But, yeah, a lot of, like, teen, preteen, straight dudes, again, 90s, early 2000s, we're not talking about woke people. On the other hand, I think they might have been a little bit, like, less bad than people these days, because goodness knows, if you time traveled those dudes, if you time traveled, you know, some of the people nowadays to 2002 or whenever Kingdom Hearts 1 came out, let me tell you that there would be an F word that would be flying around, and it would not be one that I would be okay with saying freely on this channel. I mean, yes, we should. Well, that's pretty close. I was going to say a little further back, make them have to deal with the dinosaurs to realize their absolute weakness, because these are guys who, you know, really like to flex and posture about their strength. But yeah, I mean, there's reasons to not like it, and etc. And C. Ampersand Cetera, but obviously, like, okay, so why did I go into someone there? What the fuck? What? Okay, so is that the whole gag here with any of? You gave me like 2 frames to respond, game, and I had the L1 button up for all 3 of them. Because this is going too fast. This is like... This is out of place. And in fact, I do not remember fighting this in the original game. I think that this was added for Final Mix. Again, blah, 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 20 years, but like... Is this like the Dark Valifer of this game's International Edition? Cause this is awful. But I air quotes see what they're going for, insofar as it seems like the main way to actually deal with this is to do the reaction commands. I mean, I don't like that they're giving me the shitty samurai one as one of them because of the RNG involved there. But, like, whatever, I guess. Anyway. We'll probably be able to get through. Actually, one of the things that's probably cramping my style the most is going through this entire set of enemies every time. The least the game could do is, like, make sure that I keep the experience and the items and stuff. Or maybe restart me at the actual boss. I could swear that was a thing in Kingdom Hearts 1, but I may have forgotten already. Anyway, yeah, that's enough of me griping. Like I said, something that'll get me on scrub quotes if somebody actually were to submit it. Please don't. I think this is not my idea of fun. Anyway, you will notice that quite a lot of the complaining about Kingdom Hearts that people were doing before it came out disappeared after it came out. The same, I don't think, can be said for Final Fantasy VIII, but I will admit that FF8's mechanics might be considered a little bit niche for the genre. I mean, RPGs are already in sort of a weird place, sort of a weird headspace for a lot of people. But I gotta imagine that there's some people who looked at, like, the draw system and were like, what's this? Math? And they just sort of checked out. And probably a lot of people who just didn't like it. Which is fair once you actually have gotten a chance to play it, to say for sure. But I digress. As ever, I would just like to say that I am not a big fan of how the heal spells work in this game, because just let me be able to cast them with impunity. Like, hey, if your problem is people tanking a fight out with heal spells, design the fight better. Or just stop caring. Because overcoming tedium can be a challenge in and of itself. If you want my opinion on the matter. Which I'm sure none of you asked for, but whatever. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts 1 is a good game. This one, it's got its moments, and on like a core mechanical level, I do by and large appreciate the smoother gameplay. But some of the design decisions outside of that, I don't know. Not always good. Could be worse. It could be some of the other games in the series. By some, I mean most, really.
Take that. Take that.
Oh, now we seem to have, I was gonna say, we seem to have in a bit of a holding pattern, but we did not. Square button, what am I doing with that? That's not a good idea, whatever it is. Don't. What's even on the square button here? Retaliating slash? Is that what it is? Possibly upper slash, but interestingly, in that case, he did not go into any of the reactions. That's quite weird. You know, our progress doesn't get saved anytime we do it. What if I just rush through here and I come back for this stuff afterwards if I beat the fight? This is, well, the having to get back is kind of a pain in the butt, you know? How did I end up in this form? Where was my lock on at that point? That was weird. Oh, okay, so I okay. So I'm just like regaining forms as I go? Or something? Or... Okay, so what was supposed to happen there, exactly? This has stopped making sense, game. At bare minimum, whatever I have that like protects me at the end of a combo is doing good work. No, don't try to go through that. This is still not really making any sense. And in fact, it just seems like it's changing every time I get anywhere with it. I mean, something, oh, you're under-leveled for... I mean, technically, yes, but, like... That's not it. This is a gimmick fight, dude. This is... It's a fight that relies on a gimmick. It's a gimmick fight.
Give me strength. There.
Oh no, I have this going on instead of whatever the deal was before that was causing me to enter, What? I pressed the button, game. I pressed the fucking button. What did you want me to do? And why was it not that, apparently?
Yeah. This is it. Light. Take that. This is it. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Limit Form's separate MP gauge. Unfortunately, it isn't really a separate MP gauge. It's a thing that I was stuck on for some reason. Just, I don't know why I ended up at the bottom of the menu without it snapping back up after the counter there, because that's what's supposed to happen. God. This is really bothering me. Especially the reversal one. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do there, because it's like, hey, yeah, press the triangle button, and I do, and then it doesn't work? Or am I supposed to do it multiple times or something? Just skip this part of the animation too, god damn it. Now, after a point, he's surely gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, eventually he, like, learns and starts going to the... Oh, I'm reading your inputs almost kind of level.
Let's go.
We can stay at low HP for a bit. I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Just try to stretch that out as much as possible. And trying to use very few of our... What? No. I pressed the fucking button, game. What do you want out of me? At least that's less hard to dodge. Unfortunately, he got his stupid ghost keychains back somehow. Fucking hell, he gets so fast here. Like, what do you want out of me, game? I genuinely am at a loss. Other than just perform it well? Like, is there something more to it? And in fact, I am so thoroughly befuddled with the reversal thing. Am I doing it too early or something? Because I guess that's potentially a possibility. Skipping all the enemies, because we can deal with those later. I hate this fucking boss so much, dude. Like, I know that one's kind of on me for being reckless, but like, again, I understand part of the point of it too, that it's supposed to be like, oh, this character is like you because it's Roxas, and you know, Lotus stupid wank because this game. We're talking about a series that absolutely did not need a sequel and tied itself up just fine, really, the first time through, and then just, hey, yeah, by the way, we're adding another game for no good reason.
Let's go.
Here, I'm doing this even though it's not going to carry over to the fight. It'd be funny if it did, though. It would at least, like, level the playing field or something.
Take that. Yeah.
What? No! Bull and crap game. I absolutely did that. Unfortunately, I mean, truth be told, I think I'm more upset about the fact that, first of all, you had priority there out of nowhere, and actually, probably was fair, but I don't really feel like counting it because this is already so bad. But also, I'm more annoyed about the fact that when I failed, air quotes, which, let's be honest here, it didn't reset my cursor. So I had to do that myself in order to avoid diving into my items menu that I had no effing business being in. Or would not have had, because I did manage to pick the pieces back up, aside from the part where I died, but it was like, that's still kind of bad. It's like this fight is not well designed or something. You're supposed to... You're only... Okay, now he's just changing his patterns entirely. I'm going to... We haven't seen it in a few run-throughs because this fight is bad and is bad. I'm gonna go look up what the deal is with that one attack that keeps confusing me. Because quite frankly, I think I'm permitted to do that. Oh, okay, so here's some fun. This boss fight wasn't in the original version of the game, which I suppose doesn't entirely surprise me on a certain level. But also, like, man. Good to see that they inserted a very bad fight in the middle of this, so... Oh yeah, first thing that I look up about doesn't actually tell me. That's quite helpful. I'm looking and I'll get back to it in a second here. Let's recover. That's a load of shit. I don't like that. That's just kind of rude. Alright, let's get back to it and, again, just try to actually get through this, because this is kind of bad. Otherwise, my only other option is, hey, go level grind, and who likes to see that, right? I mean, I guess good that it's an option in the vast majority of RPGs to theoretically give you options, but it is also quite boring. It doesn't make for a good stream, etc. skip scene and let's get back to it. Alright, this gives us a bit of an opening to do a couple of combos on him. Alright. I think that time's because I gave up a little early there. Just assumed that we're gonna have some problems. Yoink. He's sending this shit out. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I pressed the button, and he's still like what? Does he... Like, okay, I understand. Well, now that's like multiple guides that have just not helped me. Awesome. So is there actually no point to doing that? Because it's like, okay, sure, he takes the Keyblades, but he still fucking punched me anyway, and that's... Well, one last shot, and then I'm gonna, like, try getting gear or something, because, yeah. There are people who can beat this game on level 1 at the highest difficulty, alright? This shouldn't be this, like, unfeasible. That appeared on top of me. No, 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 don't go to load. Oh, god damn it. Well, I mean, realistically, it wouldn't have mattered that much because that's actually just the same file. But it does kind of annoy me a little bit, and, you know, so does everything else about this. Back to the world map. All right, pull away. Yes, yes. Battle level 50. Or something. Well, there's a bunch of stuff. Right, I didn't actually finish the Tron world, right? Because there's the whole of that we can do. So I guess something about, oh, well, you were in a huge rush to... Whatever. Yeah, I do want your experience. I've said rather have your drive points and your experience too. Oh, I can't pick up the health orbs while I'm in shadow form? That's dumb. Just like everything else about this game. Hand over our synthesis materials. Hey, we got a power boost. Yeah, we get to see Ultima Weapon, which requires... Okay, I was going to say that's easy, but no, it requires those 13 Orichalcum Plus, which are absolutely things that you must find in specific locations. So there's quite seriously no fucking way that that's doable at this particular juncture. Now, once again, I would love to know what any of this equipment does, but the game doesn't tell you. So, it's time for me to look it up. Because it's that much faster than just saving and quitting over and over. That's 6, 8. It's... So that's actually quite good. Okay, then. I see what you're selling here. So we definitely want one of those. Are these all one-offs? Sounds a little dumb to me, but, you know, I didn't design the game. And a garnet ring. Use brightness and energy materials. I don't actually know what those do then. Are those like just specifically there to substitute for things that we don't have? Is that the idea? Let's go in here. And most importantly, we just want to equip some of these things real quick to pad out our stats some more. And the armor is the next thing we want to upgrade, but... don't know what we have access to total here. So those will be actual armor slot items we can get. Right? What do you got? You got items. You've got high potions, which is actually quite good. Let's take that one, I guess. Since necessary amount of materials, but... ooh, that's handy. Use Serenity materials. I do not know what that means, but alright. Synthesize items of a item of a higher rank, huh? Well, that's... Ah, darn, I can't use all those at the same time. Diamond ring. Is that just going to give me more AP, or is that actually useful? Yeah, okay, so it's just AP plus 5 instead. Which, I mean, technically that's useful, but only so much. Yeah, so let's go ahead and synthesize this AP boost. It's like kind of worthless, but it does give our Moogle a bunch of experience, which I think is going to actually be important. Hey, we can make up to use up to 2 extra type materials with each thing, so that's good, I think. That's fine. By Ragun Bangle. So is that going to be just more fire defense, or is that an actual increase to its defensive capabilities too? Okay, it's 5% more fire defense. I don't think that's worthy of highly increases personally, but the hell do I know about anything, I guess. Yeah, it's not any particular element that is of great concern to us right now. It's just the sheer amount of damage that we get saddled with whenever we get hit by any of Shithead's attacks. So ultimately, that'll be fine. Just attach whatever there. So anything useful I can put in here? Defender. That will actually end up proving to be quite useful, but we'll truly worry about that later, because again, we do have a whole other thing to go work on for now. Oh, hey. Akashic Record, huh? Well, we got another piece of equipment for Goofy? Hey, buddy, do you want this thing? Yeah, you sure freaking do, don't you? It's got an extra 2 strength. It's got MP haste for some reason. That's not super valuable on Goofy, but okay. We'll take it, I guess. So a thing that I am not a big fan of with the Final Mix games is how some of them change actual content that's in the original titles, right? Like, okay, add new stuff if you want to. Make me go through all of these weird side quests to get Ultimate Weapon Plus or whatever, I don't know. But, like in Kingdom Hearts 1, they changed how you get Ultimate Weapon, and now here, they're going one further by just inserting an extra boss fight into the game that you have to deal with. And I don't know that I agree with that as a design choice, you understand? I would rather that it was just... you know, just deal with just add stuff to the game, right? You could have made this Roxas fight, which is basically feeling kind of like a super boss at this point. You could have made that just be an actual super boss. And that would have been fine. It would have been fine, guys. Instead of putting it as this extra impetus in the middle of the road. I knew I should have just played this using a PS2 emulator. Of course it would have been the better experience. Hey, we found another synth recipe. Interesting. Sincerely hope it's slightly more useful than an AP boost. I don't really need to save right now. Hey, you goofballs are here. Oh, hey, large box that I didn't pick up earlier. How did I miss that? What the hell? Excuse me, I suppose at this point I shouldn't be too surprised. But, all the same, I am a little bit. Ah, yes. Give me the skateboard in an area where there's still enemies that spawn. What a helpful thing to do. I'm also just gonna scan the maze and make sure that there aren't more items that I missed. Oh no, that's just a light. It did look... That's a bit of a Well. Maybe it didn't seem so bad at the time. I don't know. Oh, here's Cloud here for some reason. No, we don't need to save yet. Enter the machine first. Start at the pit cell, I guess? Oh, hey, here's a Moogle. I'm sure the synthesis will be the same as before, but... It's our moon amulet. I do not know what this is. So, guidebook. Help me out here. Moon amulet. +2, +2, +3. Strength 2, magic 2. 3 AP. It's pretty helpful. We'll consider that later. Let's go back to dealing with this stuff now. Tron didn't immediately greet us, so I assume we actually have to go to the IO tower. Guys, I assume there's something we have to do here. We didn't fight Sark or the MCP or anything like that, so... Surely there's another boss coming up, right? Is this way? Sealed? Might be sealed. No, it's not. Oh, right. This place. I remember this from the cutscenes that I was involved in. Whoa. Damn, that didn't do a lot of damage, but just the fact that it's that big of a combo is... It makes you kind of go like, wow, that's really over the top. Oh, that thing dropped 2 items? It's quite... Ooh, an elixir. That's a pretty nice drop, actually. Thank you, game. For once. Save in here. Ooh, I can do light cycle games, apparently. Neat. I don't have to talk to somebody before I come in here, do I? That'd be dumb. Instead, I want to check over here. I don't... there's anything I can do here right now, actually. I need the solar sailor, apparently. Okay, then. Well, let's return to the lab real quick. Talk to Leon, who's as useful as always. And get nothing out of the deal. Alright, so... light cycle it is, I guess. How do I remember how to do this? The answer is hell no, but... okay, yeah, L1, R1 to... Right, the attack actions are sort of a rock, paper, scissors thing a little bit. So that charge isn't actually going to help you get anywhere, unfortunately. You get the drop on them with the charge or attack, you can kill them before they do their thing, but don't really count on it. Okay, so that's counting up number of kills, not counting down remaining amount of Heartless. Hey, we charged through that pillar. That's pretty neat. Is there a point to this? I need to double check. I know that we can do shit here, but... at least I think we can. Me. Did I not check the rest of the area very well? Find out. Warn these enemies for now. Go outside. You guys have anything to do?
What?
No.
Leon doesn't have any treasure.
And we fought for you guys.
Donald!
Well, I had to tell him something.
I don't see how we're gonna work this out.
So what should we do?
I didn't think they would trick us like that. We worked so hard to help them out. All we got was a total. It's not fair.
They'll just take responsibility for what they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything? Come on.
Go time. We're just going to take your treasure.
But we don't have anything.
I mean, look at how they dress. Come on. Of course they don't.
Let's take a look.
Take Donald's hat.
Hey, Uni, I took a look, and sure enough... Okay, we've decided. The Gullwings are taking all your items.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, we don't have that many items.
This stinks.
So not cool.
Look, sorry we tricked you, but...
Forget about it. Leon told us the whole story. He said your journey's been pretty rough.
So it wouldn't really be right if we took your things. We'll root for you. Here, this is from us. Bye. Good luck.
Listen, we don't have items that are useful. I swear. Get the heck out of here. And stuff. God, that Keyblade is ridiculous looking. Ooh. Gives us extra experience when we defeat an enemy at low health. That could be quite useful. Unfortunately, its stats are kind of awful, but I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, really. Why would they be good? Or something like that. Cavern of Remembrance, that's not gonna... I'd do it, I don't think. Cavern of Remembrance is all, like, new content for the Final Mix version, if I recall correctly. I know I should be actually fighting these monsters to gain the experience, but... truth be told, I mostly want to go to the other area. See if there's anything going on in the canyon here. Oh yeah, that looks... Oh, hey, don't run on a combo net. Well, good job not keeping that thing in range, Sora. I don't know what kind of numbers I would need for that, so I'll figure it out later. That's probably something that would be better handled with like certain limit attacks to at least help beef up your numbers a little bit. Well, that was... That attack just goes forever, huh? Like, sheesh. monumentally silly, is all I can say about that. Pick up the item. Just had to make sure that I get it, that's all. I'm sure I probably would have, but I wanted to make sure also, because, well, the reason you can figure out of we're gonna need a lot of every single thing if we want to craft all the items in the game, which I don't know that we will actually do. I suppose it depends very heavily on our ability to actually get there. Yeah, here we are at the middle of the canyon. The dark depths, which is at like the same height as the rest of the canyon. Is there nothing here for us except for a couple of these dudes? It's very likely, actually. Yep, nothing here. I thought there was a cutscene. Or at least something at this location, but I'm incorrect. As you can clearly tell. Well, back we go. Say, did you get that guy, Goofy? But no, not quite. You set him up for the kill for me, but not quite an actual... Huh. Alright then, Goofy. You just keep doing Goofy things. And not just like that. But also... Oh, you're not very interested in that, I see. That's a pity. Well, a new record, that's something at least. Oh, don't you stop now. Getting a little tighter to, well, yeah, unfortunately, 28 was as much as we could muster in that case, and that is not going to get us jack diddly shit, I don't think. Unless an item is obtained elsewhere, which is a distinct possibility, to be fair. that attack animation cannot be interrupted. So note to self, don't even try. Unfortunately, I will have forgotten that by the next time we see those enemies. Alright, well, let's go back to the entrance of Space Paranoids and see if anything has changed. And if not, this will be where we end for the evening. And if so, well, then we'll pick at some of that, I guess. So you just zip past everything. Yes, we already know about Sephiroth. Yeah, you have anything new to say? No. Yeah, so I'm thinking, folks, that we can't do this yet, but I don't know when we would be able to. And try logging in through here. Well, I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to say here. Except that I suppose I'll do one more thing just to round us out and have a little bit of actual content where we kind of sort of make a little bit of progress at the end here. Yeah, the Hades Cup can eat my ass. We're going for something different. We're going for the Cerberus Cup. We're in solo mode, and we can drive not literally to our heart's content, but we can abuse the hell out of them if we want. So that's what we're gonna do. I mean, it's kind of a shame that this doesn't provide drive experience, but whatever. I don't know what I expected. It would be nice. But this is the Hades zone, so that's probably why there isn't any. I don't know what triggers the big attack that we can do at the end of that. If there's some sort of like button input that forces the matter. How's our drive charge going? Oh god, that feels so fast, actually. Like, dang. Unfortunately, we went into anti-form, but that's possibly for the better. Never mind. We lose it immediately afterward. I was like, that could be kind of good, because if this wants us to do combo attacks... then that's quite helpful, because... like, it definitely feels like anti-form is much more oriented towards doing big freaking combos. Fight in the dark and defeat all enemies, huh? And I'm timed. Yo, what the heck was all that? Oh. I mean, we got old Cerberus over here. So, fun to see a little solo boss coming in here. Dog paddle. What an incredibly dumb joke. But that's okay. Hooray, that was disgustingly easy.
We did it!
And we get this decently cool looking trophy. And we also get ourselves a new weapon for Donald and a Serenity Crystal. Alrighty, Donald, is that staff of any real use for you? Yeah, actually. That's kinda nice-ish. Well, let's save, and that I think we'll do, because hey, we actually managed to get something done this time. After, like, almost nothing else we did this stream. Oh, jeez, man. Definitely feels like we got nowhere. Ugh, that one boss, man.